Hi, this is Nick Obi, and today I'm going to talk to you about the NPN foil board lineup that's coming. This board's been in development for over a year. I've been wingboarding for almost 2 years now, and I've come up with a couple of my friends over at NPN on designing a board specifically for wing foiling, subfoiling for Florida conditions. A lot of the board companies out there make their stuff in Hawaii or someplace with amazing conditions. In Florida, we just don't have that. We have a lot of crappy wave, a crappy wind, so we need something more for our conditions, make it easier for us, make it easier for the bigger guys getting into the sport with bad knees and shoulders and tons of injuries. We designed a board that ends up being real user-friendly, very stable, very quick to get up onto the board. So on our board, this is one of the pro models that we did. This is a 4.8 79 liter. We're going to have a couple different things. We have a 4.2 85 liter, a 4.10 95 liter, a 5.6 132 liter, and a 5.0. It's going to be probably about 115 liters. So one of the design features that I did is we designed this little bump on the nose, all right? And that allows you to have a positive lift. When the water when your board nose goes underwater, it'll come up out of the water very quick and easy. You don't get any stall. So especially with these wing tricks, when you're jumping and spinning and you're landing, you always want to drive that nose underwater. And as you do, it just allows it to flow right back up real easily. Then the other unique thing is the tail section we came up with. You can notice that it goes pretty much the opposite of everything that you see out there. And I've noticed when I'm riding, I used to get a bunch of swirl off the rails coming in, and if I had that kick up, it was actually hitting and causing a grab to it. So looking at all the race hydrofoil boats, I realized they just cut it. So we did that same design and it works perfect. I get zero grab from the waves. It just wants to come off the water. There's no delay or anything. It pops right up very easily. I go with a nice flat rail because your most stable object in the ocean is a barge, and that's just pretty much a flat box in the water. But then we have a continuous convex bottom, and you can see there's just there's no flat spot at all on this board. So it just wants to come out of the water. I can be riding along and the foil can give out on me. I just hit water. I don't even lose speed. I just keep going the same speed. Super easy to get up switch. I do all my testing getting up on my weak side, and that way I'm able to know that if I can get up very easily on my weak side, somebody learning is going to get up pretty easy on their normal side or their strong side. So with this bottom, I'm able to come off foil, switch foot while it's on the water, come right back off of the water easily, no stall at all. Super nice and easy. Our track system is designed where it goes all the way through to the surface, all right? It's connected. You're not gonna bust that track out. A lot of stuff that I've seen, China-made boards, the tracks, you hit one good reef or something, sandbar, you're ripping that track out. Good luck with that with this. We made it, we tested it, we beat it up as much as we could. No issues with it. My foot strap system, this is one of the strap systems that I've come up with. Allows you to be more off axis. On the bigger boards where you're using a bigger foil, you got more liters on it. I find that a little off axis stance allows you to control that foil a little better. On the smaller wing boards, we'll probably be going more. We have also a traditional kite foil setup, so your rear foot will end up more in the middle of the board because you're usually on a smaller board, smaller foil, less swing weight, so you don't need that leverage as much. And then our leash plug comes right off the tail, so it's out of your way when you're riding. You have to worry about it getting up on your deck or anything. Real nice and clean and simple. And yep, so these are coming out soon. We'll be taking pre-orders. The company's NPN. We do all our testing with the Access foils, and they just work really good for Florida. Really nice, real easy. You know, we have really choppy conditions. You always have the wind and the waves pushing on you. So we made a lot of our leaders up into the front, so as you're getting pushed forward, the board's not going to be so prone to go underwater. It's going to want to just come up real nice and easy for you. Get up on it, takes off real easily.
What sizes?
On the sizes, we're going to have a 4.2 85 liter, a 4.10, which will be the all-around model. That'll be about 95 liters. We'll have a 5.0, which will be a mini sup, and that'll be 115 liters. And then we have our big version, which is the 5.6, and that's 132 liters. So even with our big board, we're not going near 6 foot, because with us, with what the sport we do, the thicker and wider, it doesn't really affect the way you foil. Our rail system's designed so you can just push it right into the wave and into the water. It's not going to catch. We bury these into the water, into the wave faces as much as we can to make sure there's no catch on them. So even with the extra width, it's not going to affect your riding. No, something for everybody.
What about the construction and the weight?
We're still working on all our construction detail, but we're basically going to have carbon wrapped with Anegra rails, and carbon Anegra also where you're going to stand and for your deck plate. So it's we've done construction where we went the most minimal construction possible to test our deck system for our deck and our plate system, and we couldn't break them. And that was, we'd use like a 4-ounce glass, super minimal amount of construction just to test that, and we didn't have an issue. So we are trying to keep the weight down as much as we can, but with anything, the lighter it gets, the more performance, the less durability. So it's a fine line between that. We don't want you to go out there and drop your board by accident or put a knee in it and it cracks on you. We want it to actually be, last you through everything, but we don't want it to weigh super heavy. But then again, you're going to take this board and throw a 10 to 12 pound foil on it. So, it's give and take. Unless you're jumping, you're really not going to feel that weight. And I can jump big boards and small boards. I don't really notice it too much difference wise on a few pounds there.